The following is an address by the President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Mr. Lloyden Lewis.
Fellow Grenadians, I bring you greetings from the Grenada Union of Teachers, principals, lecturers, teachers, and other workers in the education system. As we embark on another Teachers Month celebration, we wish to reflect on the many successes, challenges, and aspirations of the Grenada Union of Teachers and the members therein. Let me begin by recognizing an outstanding stalwart of the Grenada Union of Teachers, a gentleman that gave human service. He was a statesman, an administrator, a teacher, and executive member, Sir Reginald Oswald Palmer. Mr. Palmer would have left an indelible mark on the education system, teachers, and students in the entire country, the region, and beyond. A man who has given extraordinary service to us as Grenadians and to the Grenada Union of Teachers. We wish to pay homage as we bid our final farewell. May his soul rest in peace. As we look forward to the celebration of Teachers Month, we wish to recognize the outstanding contributions teachers continue to make towards the development of our country and to the education sector most specifically. We wish to acknowledge the achievements of our teachers in obtaining higher education in the form of bachelor's, master's, and even perusal of doctorate degrees with various universities throughout the world. We wish to recognize the ascension of persons who have risen that came from the bowels of the Grenada Union of Teachers. Persons like Sister Clarice Charles, who is now Ambassador to Cuba, and Mr. Michael Pierre, who is currently Speaker of the House of Representatives in Grenada. This demonstrates that the Grenada Union of Teachers not only produces great leaders of our union, but also nationally. We also wish to recognize the teachers who continue to go above and beyond in the provision of additional services, not just in the classroom, but outside. They are the leaders who continue to train our debaters, quizzers, and also students who participate in Young Leaders and Junior Achievement programs. We place on record our appreciation of the efforts, for they have produced students that are successful, who have demonstrated creative, business, and also intellectual skills. Hats off to the teachers who touch individual students in so many different ways and go beyond the call of duty to counsel and assist them when they are broken and frustrated. The teachers who took students whom others have given up on and have helped them to become successful in their examination or sports both locally and regionally. We compliment these teachers and wish them continued success in their lives as professionals. We say commendation to you, and we encourage to keep fostering the development of our people through education. Let me now focus on a few challenges that the union has encountered for the past few years. We have not sat with the Ministry of Education to seriously look at our education system and the growth of this sector, by extension, the students of our country, because we are plagued with a number of issues that up to this present time we have gotten very little results for. The ministry continues to ignore Section 40 and other sections of the Education Act and deliberately, blatantly, and illegally remove from teachers' salaries monies that were hard-earned by the members of the Grenada Union of Teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, the union observed with great concern the increasing incidences of sexual abuse of our students and minors, both male and female. It is troubling that the perpetrators in most instances are not dealt with appropriately. We feel that the time has come for greater conversation on this issue, and the union pledges its commitment to working with the relevant stakeholders in addressing same. Fellow teachers, these are not ordinary times, and there are many issues that confront us. One such issue is government signing on with CXC for the sitting of all external exams online, including CPEA. It is lamentable that while the concept may be innovative, questions arise as to Grenada's readiness for these exams. For example, a secondary school which has as many as 90 students writing English A, there are only 24 working computers in that school. So the question is, how will this work? Additionally, for the students who are not doing IT and does not have a computer at home, won't this put that student at a serious disadvantage, even if the student knows the answer? Have we signed on to something that places poor and underprivileged students at a greater disadvantage? What about the other issues like bandwidth, internet connection, etc.? Despite all of the issues, including but not limited to increment, pension, salary increases, and the incentive pay, the union will continue to hold its own and play its role in protecting and advancing teachers' rights, while assisting with their educational and professional growth. The partnership forged with Laureate Online that offers teachers reasonable cost online study programs towards bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degree is worthy of mention. The union has seen new levels of inclusiveness and openness. We now have avenues for the young teachers through the youth arm, our retirees through our Retirees Association, and the mainstream that allow members the opportunity to serve at any level within the organization. Additionally, the union is in the process of expanding its financial portfolio through investment in real estate. The proposed temporary project called GUT Golden Heights that would involve the building of apartment buildings and houses in Tempe is highly anticipated. And while we look towards the future with anticipation and high hopes, we must celebrate the successes of the GUT Medical Plan, Credit Union, Social Security, and the bookstore that have served our teachers, their families, and the nation with dignity and pride. June 1st to the 30th is important to all teachers. We encourage you, our members, to find at least one of the activities to participate in. Set aside some time to fellowship with your staff members and colleagues, parents, students, and well-wishers. Show some appreciation to at least one teacher that touched your life. This year, we start off our community engagement with cricket matches against ex-national and the community of Cloget. I wish to remind government that teachers and the union are growing weary and will be forced to act emphatically if our lingering issues are not resolved. We encourage the powers that be to act sensibly to resolve our issues. Let us work together to maintain the peace and stability of our country and be reminded that government must never underestimate the power of workers when they are prepared to struggle. Thank you, and God's richest blessings.
The preceding was an address by the President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Mr. Lloyden Lewis.